extended clip, 30 clip, mad. I tweak out with my 20 and do to that. Ooh, boy, that Joy Taylor shit, huh, guys? What's good, you guys? Long time no see, gang. How y'all doing? I hope y'all living life to the fullest. I hope if y'all are in monogamous relationships, marriages, that y'all spouse is treating you well. It get wicked out here, gang. For those of you that don't know about the Joy Taylor situation, I'm gonna just get straight into it because I mean, introducing myself at this point is kind of a sign. I don't know whether I'm gonna be here with y'all or not for long, so we just gonna get straight to it, bro. I as a part-time YouTuber, I don't know how long I got in this game right now, so I don't want to have y'all committed to me for too long. But anyway, that's besides the point, man. That's besides the point. Y'all see the Joy Taylor news, man, and I want to get down to the extremities of it and just like why it's like so serious, despite the social cultural response to it. I know it's fascinating to have biases confirmed with lewd actions that women take to, say, put themselves up on a pedestal or get their way in life. And I totally get that bias being confirmed for men here, but this is really not why this is news in the first place. First off, let me just say that this hairdresser is mad burnt. Shorty is mad, bro. She's so burnt, bro. What is it with people losing their situations and like trying to hold these people with higher positions hostage? Not that like she's not entitled to go out and sue about it and anything, but though it's 2025, cuz. Bro, she's talking about stuff that started happening in 2016. She's been Joy Taylor thing for 10 years ago. So this is just all just boom, what? Like, how is it all coming out now? Especially with how shady the operations room has apparently been noted to be, which is I'll define right now. So apparently Joy Taylor, who was in the mix in Miami as a bartender and a radio hostess, got an opportunity to basically present herself as a moderator for the Skip and Shannon show. With that, lewd acts allegedly partook in order for her to gain that position at work, which is all fucked. Like, just picture the shorty or the nigga who's out there trying to get their masters just to get a salary worthwhile in the journalism field. Meanwhile, here go buddy Bucko over here, just executive what the fuck of Fox. Buddy, what the fuck over here, gonna go ahead and just go blow the bag on dinner dates and go on ahead and pamper hers up and make sure that she's well equipped and put her on to the other homie, you feel me, to make sure she's adequate for the show. I gotta be real honest with y'all, man. That's some shady shit, considering just the fact of the field of journalism and the integrity and just the overall perception of it. The means to be able to be credible in these fields is just hard as it is, especially as a female journalist. So you can understand that, like, dancing around and having these opportunities be presented in this manner is a pretty big deal, considering the fact that, like I said, like, a lot of men already have this preconceived notion that these things transpire. But that's not why it's a big deal, though. The big deal is that this guy that Joy Taylor was supposedly gonna go on ahead and have her wait with, after she done met the other guy, Ocho, and then they had their own show, and then supposedly they done had their own relationship. Keep in mind, we don't really even know if Joy Taylor was banging or not, bro. We know there was dinner dates for sure. We know she got, like, paid handsomely for her time being for sure. We know that it was work related. In fact, that her presentation and all of that fed to her getting the job, I wouldn't doubt it. But we don't know about happening in the bedroom, and I don't think that's us to assume. I'm gonna let that be their personal business. But what is crazy though is that the allegations was gonna come up to Buddy if he tried to play a power move on her, the blackmailing to the craziest extent, making a lawsuit based on the premise of blackmail, and then proceeding to talk about somebody else being blackmailed is crazy. Because Shorty the hairdresser is playing blackmail her damn self. It's whatever. She can get tricky like that. But I'd say all that to say, bro, it just sucks in the field of journalism because people gotta be credible when they talk. People have to have integrity. People have to present themselves in a fashion manner in which what they're saying is not only true, but I can, in a sense, they're a public figure, so in a sense you look up to them too. But just deeper than that, like the ability to feed one information and then have that be like truthful and real. It's just tough when, for example, Joy Taylor podcasting, she gonna tell us a story of how she made it, and then this is how she made it. It gonna be a whole comment section of niggas telling us that like she not really who she claimed to be. Then she act like she don't be who she claims she be, which is a tough look, really. But I mean, if you want to look at it from the perspective of, she's providing people information, and if the information you are sending out to the world, no matter what it be, part of her whole gimmick, especially as of late, has been to be this person who has overcame this. So if it's part of her personality to show it out, it can't really be broadcasted elsewhere that look crazy. It looks crazy. Like, I mean, you might as well just let everybody running around with the nepotism comments. It's just crazy because now Fox has to respond to this. There's a lot of mess going around, and it's kind of the state of journalism now, isn't it? It's a lot of messy, a lot of just childish behaviors and a lot of negativity, just a whole bunch of malarkey that, like, truthfully, bro, like, if you was out here in the mix, bro, you really don't care about. I really don't really give a shit about none of this. But the Joy Taylor thing is crazy because Buddy was gonna get caught up in the mix of that, and the reason why that's just insane is because, to our knowledge anyway, it was a consensual relationship. Everything sounded consensual. Nothing sounded forced. We don't even know if they had sex. It just was said that she was finna use that on him if they talk about the new relationship that she was developing with Ocho. Which, hey, I ain't even finna lie to you. That nigga Ocho probably was it for sure. Boy, that nigga loved him some Joy, didn't he? Y'all funny for bringing them all them videos, bro. I swear to God. Bro, social media, hell, but it's one of the funniest places on earth. That's the state of journalism, isn't it? It's weird these days. We couldn't even get like real presidential debates or nothing like that. It seems like streamers and YouTubers, niggas who make content, rule the world. Shout out G3 for the new music. And I guess it's leaving, trying to segue this to still keep it about journalism. It kind of all ties down to like, damn, like, fuck, I fucked that up, but dog, the world's really changed, like, and with how content's being perceived and how just news spreads like wildfire. It's almost, in a sense, a journalist's job to upkeep that integrity and that credibility, and it kind of gets lost in the source. I gotta be really honest with you. Journalism field, a lot of it's filled with amateur work. I'm talking my shit, saying it's amateur work. I'm not out here sitting next to nobody. Like, I don't even like got no like real like. I'm basic as fuck when it comes to it. I'm an amateur myself. These people really be amateurs though. And if they're not like amateurs, they damn sure are behaving like some. I'm alluding to this because Elliot has talked about how the field is getting watered down and there's no, like, in a sense, integrity in the mix no more. Anybody can just get a phone call from anybody. Anybody can just get on anybody's platform, and anybody can just regurgitate anything they want to regurgitate. Anybody can misspread information. Anybody can then proceed to lie about the information that's been misspread. People can go on ahead and just do a bunch of malarkey in this era, bro. Misinformation spreads like wildfire, bro. You could take a clip from this right now, and you could take like the first 30 seconds of the clip and completely misinterpret why I felt the way I felt about whatever was happening with Joy Taylor's and them. I don't really give a shit, but that's besides the point. Like, and so his point, Elliot's point, has been that journalism has been lackluster, and a lot of it has been due to the opportunities that are being presented to other people who may not even be well equipped to have these experiences or be able to do the little things, upkeep integrity, being a credible source, not spreading misinformation like wildfire, knowing to check yourself in the mix of how you communicate with the next person and communicate information. These little things that are just getting lost in the sauce because you don't take journalism 101 to learn how to really bring in an audience aside from clickbait titles. Everybody knows how to make a lead. Everybody knows how to make a title. Big whoop. That's not how you're supposed to be selling the story. That's not why New York Times was so prominent. That's not why, bro. Before TMZ, we had prominent like coverage on things, bro, and it was rather for a reason, like to avoid this kind of information being just regurgitated and like just like spread out there. Like, dog, it's not in my business whether Joy Taylor was having sex or not to begins with. That's none of my business. The business is supposed to be about the lawsuits on skip list. All of this shit's not supposed to be none of my business anyway. So check it. So all this shit not supposed to be none of niggas' businesses and shit. I'm gonna go on ahead and leave it alone. So why is it that if it's none of my business, it's all circulated and it's all over the place? Like, and that's kind of just going to the topic at hand about journalism. It's really changing, dog. Like, dog, breaking news was like some important, bro. Like, we can't even trust Fox. They post fake stats all the time now. They all type of stuff going on over there, folks. It's crazy because, like, I think NBC had a situation like that, like 6-7 years ago. I know the Bernie Sanders camp had a situation like that. Mark Cuban's camp, like, all those situations are crazy, but them becoming public knowledge is even crazier. It's just like, where do we go as a society? Like, this drama felt stuff is really what, like, this is really what captivates us, huh? This is why there's Zeus networks and shit, huh? Because it's shit like this. Yeah, it's really crazy, man. I ain't even feeling like you, bro. As a part-time YouTuber, bro, I don't want my contributions on any platform to be that detrimental to the person. I want people to, if all else, understand that there's a bigger picture here than just a plot for bread, bro. And that's just how everything come off. And I'm gonna elaborate on Elliot point some more before I'm going ahead and move on and take this elsewhere. But hey, I don't really agree with how Unk's going about it, especially because some of these people don't come in with the premise to hold up the journalistic integrity more so than entertain. But I gotta be really real here. I'm gonna be really real here. It's still people's due diligence to upkeep the other side of things. It's still your due diligence to be in those boardrooms, be in those meetings, have those conversations on the side before you then bring up those topics, so you then know how to bring up the topic and articulate your point and bring counter arguments to the table and have discussions within the context of yo show and yo shit and really expand on things like with detail and informations and context. And when all of that get lost in the source and you have like just like this big story idea with very little substance and just a bunch of vagueness, we get crap journalism, dog. It's dog shit journalism. Bro, if you can't point me to a tape of that girl having relations with them people's, bro, that's none of my business. That's none of my business. Oh, and it's gonna be everybody's business now. It's none of my business. It's none of my business to begin with. Now everybody know now she just the whole go what. Like, bro, I ain't need to know that, bro. Joy Taylor is supposed to just be this fine piece of wine to me. Why y'all like to ruin everything? Why y'all like to ruin everything? Listen, bro. Can we let a bad bitch exist, bro? And just let her be a bad bitch that exists. Just let her be. Just let her be, bro. Like, cause if we start talking about what niggas is on, bro, this whole world gonna burn. Just let the Jordan rock. We live in a society where we can't do that. It's crazy. We don't know whether she was getting it in with them people. We just know that them niggas was tricking. That's all we know. What's all we know is them niggas was tricking. We don't know what happened in the bedroom, man. And it's TMI regardless. We don't know what happened in the bedroom. And that's what's dominating. And so when we talk about these talking points, and a lot of these things get left out, and it's not just the people who provide the information. Even now, I can't even just blame TMZ. We have to blame the people who are commenting under the TMZs, to blame the people who are taking the things from TMZs, put it on their third-party sites, and then regurgitating information with an even catchier title to then misspread information, and it's just crazy, dog. Like, but that's besides the point. That's why old nigga like Elliot like, yo, dog, the game fucked up. Because none of this shit supposed to be happening in the game, bro. Bro, people don't go to school for 8 years just for find out it's escorting and tricking involved in the journalism field. Well, people got to go get their masters. They got to go get their PhDs. After they get their masters, the bare minimums, you got to go on ahead and go on to this broadcasting place and go on and get your internship there, and then go on ahead and get this shit done, and then go on ahead and get you in the mix. You gotta learn how to turn the tables. You gotta learn how to turn the mics, and you gotta learn how to present yourself, and you gotta learn how to all these things how to be like, in order for you to then go on ahead and get the opportunity that you may not ever see, aside from like a small bubble level. Bro, nobody out, bro, people be out, bro, there's too many niggas out here trying to really get it out the mud for all of this to be transpiring in the field. It's all bogus. So when an old nigga like Ellie is coming up here talking about it, it might come off as hating, and it might be misdirected because some of these people that he has beef with is just like, I could argue that Stephen A. Smith wants to be Cam more than Cam wants to be Stephen A. Smith, because Cam gets to express his opinions a whole of a lot more differently. Cam gets to present himself a hell of a lot more differently, and it's casual sports talk. Casual sports talk. I gotta be really honest. If the premise was casual sports talk, it was never meant to be informal, but I understand his overall premise of where journalism is going. It's going to the shitter, dog. It's going to the shitter. We have to get these hellbound people up out of there, bro. We gotta get new faces. We gotta get God in these buildings, bro. We gotta get God in these buildings. I'm talking too much, bro. Hey. All I know is, bro, I know too much information about some girl who's supposed to be eye candy to me. I'm not gonna go inquire about it from the next eye candy I see. Fuck you ruining eye candies for me, for? You make the eye candies all stale and shit for no reason. Watch out. I do way too much, man. Oh, let me finish this up before I even get out of here. I'll talk to you, man. Now that my rant's over, I want to talk to you about what's upcoming on my life for real. I got new music on the way. Like, just speaking of eye candies, know what I'm saying? I've been on a hiatus searching for one. I've been on a hiatus searching for eye candy, and I don't want to say too much, but you know, these new raps gonna speak for themselves. I hope y'all tune in for real to the new music. It should be fun. It should be really fun. Drop it. That's gonna drop soon. And then also, I'm gonna do hoop hierarchies and then get back on my basketball shit for real. It's nothing really else to discuss or talk about at the moment. So that's pretty much what's just was on my mind. Like, I'm gonna get right with y'all though with basketball content. Quick little input on my life, bro. Nigga kind of going through right now. Nigga suspended, so I'm part-time YouTuber again, my niggas. Let me know how I feel about me back in the field. I appreciate anybody who's really rocking though, for real. Anybody even clicks or anything like that, though. Yeah, I fuck with y'all. I just had to get this off my chest though, cause, bro, I don't know, bro. I feel like life is probably way happy without shit like this in your mindset, dog. I feel like I could have did without even knowing that, just because I know what it's like to go and not make no money off your writing just to try to get in broadcasting, bro. Like, nobody about to buy none of my writings, bro. 10K views on the paper, no calls though, no calls from nowhere. Like, that shit just, it hit personally. Then I had to say something about journalism, man. Just for the state of the world is, dog. Like, gang, are y'all good? Y'all not tapped in, y'all not locked in like y'all say y'all is, bro. There's no way y'all locked in like how y'all say y'all is. Oh, y'all niggas though, stay up.